Oh yeah, perfect. Hey, what's up guys? Sean here. Welcome to camp and happy Thanksgiving. So it's kind of drizzly out here today. Got the little campfire going, got a little camp set up. But today we're gonna make a easy campfire pumpkin crumble cake. So it's basically kind of like a dump cake with a crumble on top of it. Got all my ingredients here. I'm not really going to give you a recipe because I'm using my tiny little Dutch oven, and the ratios and everything would be different for a big cake. So I'm going to just walk you through what I'm doing here, and we'll see how it turns out. Let's get it. Okay, so today I'll be using my tiny little 2-quart Dutch oven. I'll be using some Duncan Hines perfectly moist spice cake mix. I've got some pumpkin pie filling. Now, the recipe I looked at said to use pumpkin puree, but they wanted you to add like pumpkin pie spice and all that stuff, so I figured for an easy campfire meal, really didn't want to have to go through all that. So I just brought the pre-mixed stuff. So I've got that. I've got a couple of eggs. I have some evaporated milk, a half a cup of sugar, a stick of butter. So we're gonna get started putting all this stuff together. It should be pretty simple. If everything goes well, it should be awesome. The first thing we need to do is get this butter melting. So I've got my little cup here. Get some stuff out of the way. So I've got my little cup here with a lid. And I'm going to just take this out of here and get it sitting over by the fire and melting. Let's see. Okay, I think that'll be okay. We'll just kind of set this on here and then get it on fire. So next up, what we're going to do is we're going to mix up our evaporated milk, a couple of eggs, and some sugar. Got some ashes in my bowl. That's okay, we're campfire cooking, right? It happens. So I'm going to go ahead and mix all this stuff up, and then we'll use what we need of it. I am by no means a chef. Just take all this with a grain of salt. So I know there'll probably be people out there going, oh, you did that all wrong. That's probably true. But this is how we're doing it. Who knows how it'll turn out, right? Okay, so first I'm going to whisk up the eggs and evaporated milk. All right, now we're going to add the sugar. All right, now we'll set that aside for a second. Next up, we're going to put our pumpkin pie filling in the pan, and then we'll pour this on top of it. Now, I do have parchment paper in here just to kind of help with cleanup. It feels kind of nasty squeezing that bag with that pie filling in it. Alrighty. Alright, we got the pie filling in there. We're just going to kind of take our spatula, sort of smooth this out a little bit, get it all around the edge so it'll be consistent. Like that. Alright. Just about like that, I think. So this is a fairly easy campfire dessert. But it definitely will take some practice if you don't know how to use a Dutch oven. And I am not great at it. So we're going to see how it all works. Alright, so now I'm going to pour my egg and sugar and milk right on top of this. And I want a pretty good amount of it because I want it to kind of bubble up through that dump cake. Oh, there's something I forgot. So I've already pre-made, or Sarah actually pre-made the crumble that goes on top of it. So that's pretty cool. And because I'm using such a small Dutch oven here, I'll only be using part of the cake mix. That's why I only have part of the pumpkin pie filling. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of break this up by hand, make sure I don't have any huge lumps in there, hopefully. And then we're just going to start sprinkling this on top. Something like that. I don't want to go too much. And we're going to take our spatula again and just kind of evenly distribute this. I don't really want to be packing it down, but I want to evenly distribute it. Something like that. Alright, looks like our butter is all melted up now. Nice and melty. And we're just gonna kind of pour this all over top, just kind of drizzle it all over the top of this. Alright, so we got that done. Once this thing gets just about done, we'll add the crumble to the top of it, put us some coals on top of it, and brown those crumbles. Should be good to go. It's hard to imagine something not being good that has melted butter poured all over top of it, right? I think I'm going to go ahead and break the fire down a little bit and kind of rake it out of the middle, so we'll just kind of have fire around the edges of our trivet and get this thing on there and get it cooking. So now it's just a simple waiting game. We'll sit here and keep an eye on this thing, wait for it to start bubbling through there. Once that bottom mixture starts kind of bubbling through that cake mix, then we can go ahead and add our crumble on top of it, put our heat on top, and let it cook. You want to know what one of the nicest things is about being able to camp right here on my own property? Being able to go inside and get a cup of my wife's cozy coffee that she makes. It's just coffee with hot cocoa mixed in it, with white chocolate liqueur mixed in with it also. Delicious. And perfect for a drizzly day like this. So I haven't forged the handle for my Dutch oven yet, so I just got out there and got me a stick, kind of carved it down. It works. It's not perfect, but it works. Oh, we're getting there. You're getting old, ain't you, boy? You a good boy? Yeah, you are. I think we're ready to put the crumble on top. Oh yeah, we're ready for sure. Whew. Well, I tell you, I should have made those tongs a little longer. Got a little hot on the end of the fingers. Hey, listen, guys. I want to say thank you to everybody who helped us hit that 1,300 subscribers. I really, really appreciate it. It really makes me feel like you guys are enjoying the videos. But here's the thing. When I watch the analytics on my videos, it still says that about 70% of you guys that are watching aren't subscribed yet. If you would do me a huge favor and reach over there and hit that subscribe button for me, it would really, really help the channel out. If we had a huge boost in subscribers, it would really push our channel out there. So think about it. If we are hitting 1,300 subscribers and only about 30% of you guys are subscribed, just imagine where we would be if you all hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it, and we'll get back to the video. All right, guys, so I think we're just about there. Oh yeah, perfect. All right, guys, let's crack into this thing and see what it looks like. Feels very spongy, so, but the spatula's coming out clean. Well, it's not perfect. It is hot though. So, it didn't come out perfect, but all in all, it looks pretty good. It almost looks more like a cobbler. It could be that I just put too much of the liquid ingredients in there, or maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. But let's try this thing and see what it tastes like. Let's try it. It may not have turned out perfect, but boy, that is good. That tastes good. It tastes kind of like a cobbler. It's got a lot of that pumpkin flavor in there and pumpkin spice flavor because of the spice cake. My eggs didn't really turn out custardy like they're supposed to. Almost turned out like really soft scrambled eggs. But like I said, this is like my first time really trying to do this, so it tastes good for my first time anyway. Oh yeah. Really good. All right. I'm a member of the Clean Plate Club. So, even though this didn't turn out exactly like I thought it was going to, it was still delicious. I am new at cooking in the little Dutch oven here, and it takes a long time to learn how to cook and bake and stuff in a Dutch oven. I understand that. And it's just, you know, something new that I'm trying to do. And I have really enjoyed doing this today. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys like to cook in the Dutch oven, especially desserts. And maybe I'll check it out and see if I can make one in a video or something. All right, guys, so I think we got done just about in time. It's starting to sprinkle a little heavier now, so appreciate you guys watching this video. If you liked it, give us that big thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for me. Leave me a comment below. Let me know also what you guys do the day after Thanksgiving. Are you going to Black Friday sales? Are you putting up a Christmas tree? Let me know what you guys do after the holidays. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you next time.